Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. It is day 8 of the 10 days of sketches. That was the sketch that I'm going to be using today. There it is again, just quickly. The collection that I decided to use for this layout is the Coco Vanilla Studio More Than Words collection, and I still have a bunch of this in my stash, and I thought that the colors went perfectly, the shades of blue and the watercolor theme of this collection, because I'm scrapbooking a photo of my youngest daughter when we were in Mexico, and we brought along a floaty that was a unicorn, and it was cute. She really enjoyed riding on it. Since she can't swim, and so um, you know, that's how she had fun in the pool, other than us holding her and taking her around, because we really didn't go to the beach in Mexico. We went once and just thought it was too seaweedy, is that a word? So yeah, so to begin the layout, I cut some hearts with my Silhouette Cameo out of white cardstock, and I just used the cheap, I should say inexpensive white cardstock from Michaels. It's just the Recollections brand, and when it goes on sale, it's like 4 for $1, maybe 3 for $1 here in Canada. I think in the US it's significantly like you get more sheets. I think it's 5 or 6 sheets, but here in Canada it's like 3 or 4. I can't remember now. It's been a while since they've had a sale here. So what I did is I just cut out the hearts and I backed them with pattern papers that are in the collection. You see there that I also backed my photo. I matted it with some fun papers from the collection as well. I'm using that Polaroid looking frame as part of my layering as well. I just love the soft colors in this collection, and it just works so well. And I ended up making the photo in black and white for a couple reasons, so that the colors did not interfere. The colors of the photo did not interfere too much with the colors of the collection, but mostly because this particular day was overcast. And so the way our building in Mexico, like the way our hotel was situated in Mexico, was we had like a swim out pool from our room. And so the days that it was overcast, it was really dark. And so the blue was way too blue of the pool. Is that even a thing? The blue was way too blue of the pool. And so, the color of the unicorn, like the hair and the horn and stuff, it was just, it was too much color. It was dark. Um, it was just way too much. It was heavy. So I just opted to use a photo editing system or app on my phone, and I just lightened the photo up a little bit and then made it black and white, which really, really helped. So I was able to document this photo because, believe it or not, as many pictures as I took in Mexico, I didn't really take any great pictures. A couple of them, but nothing spectacular. I took a couple good ones of the kids, but like family-wise, no one wanted to cooperate. Someone was always fauchy, someone was crying, someone was cranky, and so we just didn't get any good shots. So I'm going through the ephemera here, and I'm just picking and choosing pieces that I think will work. I'm not heavily embellishing this layout, mainly because the hearts are, those back hearts are going to do all the work for me. And so I just align them there in the back, going up and down vertically. So I'm also taking the chipboard titles and using the word happy as my title. And you see, I messed that word up. Like, I'm just so rough, and thankfully I had another package of those, and I just started fresh. I was trying to peel off the layer of chipboard because sometimes I don't want really thick titles, and so I pulled it off and I totally mangled the piece because in a couple spots it's thin because it's like a cursive title, right? And I just mangled it, and I didn't want the crease there, and so I just said, you know what, forget it. That happening. I had a backup, so I was good. So my title for this layout will be Happy. Creative, I know. But she's so happy sitting on her little unicorn floaty, and you know, yeah, life doesn't get much better than that. So I'm still shopping through the ephemera here, finding what works. Not going crazy with the ephemera. I know that I'm going to use a few things. Thread is being busted out here, just some yellow thread, some soft kind of buttery yellow thread. I'm going to stick that behind the photo and then add this piece of ephemera. And I like the way that, you know, corally kind of circle piece really looks. I'm going to add other pieces of the same color around as well, just to give that pop-up color everywhere. Eventually I will, when I start sticking things down. Now between those hearts, I'm going to add some florals. I'm going to add some embellishing. I had to peel up that so adorable word because I wanted the flower to tuck in behind the happy. And so because I'd already stuck it down, it had to come up so that it could sit properly. More thread. And a piece of ephemera, right? So I'm going to start creating my clusters now. And I still really love this collection. It's so pretty. Like, it's so soft and reminiscent of like watercolor. You could see even that background. It's a blue stripe, yeah, but it's not a solid blue. Like, it's really pretty and soft, this collection. These are the accessory stickers here that I'm using. So I'm just going to find some of the tiny words here that convey the message that I'm trying to. It's kind of like, it acts as my journaling, right? So I just picked the ones that fit well here. Like those ones say all good things, and then thankful for you, beautiful soul, create sunshine, which is fitting because we're on vacation here, or she's on vacation there. You know, traveling with kids is hard. Sitting on an airplane with a 2-year-old, a very rambunctious 2-year-old, was kind of like a nightmare, I'll be honest with you. You know, she didn't want to put her seatbelt on the plane, and she was screaming at the top of her lungs, you know, every time we boarded the plane. So it was a direct flight, thankfully, and I upgraded our seats, well, mine and her seats, where, you know, we had more leg room because I knew she'd want to stand up. I just didn't think that she would want to stand up even before we left. Do you know what I mean? I thought she'd sit for at least until we got in the air, but no. This little girl was something else. The flight attendants tried to, you know, distract her and, you know, give her treats, and I had a bag full of treats. I was so prepared. I had all her toys, and I had, you know, like gummies and her favorite snacks, and no, none of it worked. So to those mamas who have flown and who are thinking of flying, props to you, man. Props to you. That was like the worst. I dreaded, you know, the rest of the vacation just because I knew what was coming for the return home. Here I'm just taking some distressed spray ink in brushed pewter. I thought the silver would go nicely with the tones of the collection in the photo. And that's pretty much it for my layout. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed me talking. I hope you guys enjoyed my little story. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, please do. Please like the video as well if you enjoyed it. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.